It's your friendly neighborhood podcaster, here to remind himself what's going on in Destiny these days. I've been seeing a lot of news about this game, and I'm aware that they have an expansion coming out very soon. I bought, but to be honest, never completed the last expansion because I didn't think there was enough about it to excite me to play Destiny. But notwithstanding my old original complaints about this game, I will say that Beyond Light does have me a little bit intrigued. Especially in as much as I've been thinking about um, the way that they are solving the problem of borrowed power, which is something that World of Warcraft retail is now staring straight in the jaws. Borrowed power is, of course, a solution to a problem in an RPG that isn't meant to end. One of the core promises of role-playing games is the idea that as you take on challenges, your character grows and grows and grows and grows. If a game ends, it says fine. You start a new game, reset the power curve back to zero. You go back to being a Zug and Duratar. But if the game doesn't end, aka Destiny 2 doesn't turn into Destiny 3, then you got to keep building. And eventually, you get to a place where the design of the game starts to not make sense. So Destiny is solving this problem, from what I can tell, by sunsetting old content. And it seems like their community is generally okay with that, which is pretty hard to fathom as an old school MMO player. But I think it's an approach that's worth examining, and definitely something where World of Warcraft can do what it does best, potentially, and learn from other games. Anyway, I have one character I've played. These two characters down here are just new characters that were boosted up. But I have a Titan is my main. Similar due to yours truly. And I think we're just going to continue the quest line in Shadowkeep. But before doing that, we'll do the necessary and stop in at the tower, as you do. Gambit bounties, don't care about that. Prophecy dungeon complete. Oh, that's kind of cool. 1040 power level. Yep, that's not me. Like, the Black Armory is apparently going away, which is kind of crazy. Okay. Homecoming. Yeah, and look, I can replay the old campaign. I don't know. They're playing around with the formula, and I think it's maybe worth another swing. Maybe. I like the idea of Destiny, a PvE shooter MMO with a space fantasy, theming. My complaint about Destiny last year, when I dropped it months before Shadowkeep during Forsaken, is that I felt that the game was a little too modern in a lot of its design in many ways. Oh my goodness, this performance feels weird. I wonder if this is because I'm using display capture instead of game capture. Yeah, that's the reason. Okay. I'll fix that in a moment. Good old tower. Yeah, I've been hearing hints that, like, Zavala as a character is going to go away, which I gotta tell you would not bother me at all. One of my chief complaints about Destiny has always been that the characters are completely uninteresting and unmotivating. There's nothing doing there. And the core gameplay loop of go to the tower, acquire bounties, go out and just like fill in boxes on a on a spreadsheet is kind of a bit soulless. And the way you connect with people is a bit. It has the modern game problem of matchmaking, where you don't actually get to connect to anyone. Anyway, I'm gonna stop complaining. I'm just gonna open my eyes up and see what's here. So obviously there's a seasonal event occurring. I doubt I'll really interact with it much.
I have ideas already.
Welcome, welcome, Eva says with a smile, though it's clear the normal cheer in her eyes is somewhat diminished. An auspicious start to the festival this year, isn't it? But what time is more important to remember than those who have passed than in the face of impending loss? The sacrifices of those who came before allow us to be here today, making it all the more important that we acknowledge them. I know it's beyond belief out there. I know people are scared, but fear is normal. Fear is a human reaction. Interesting. You can be afraid and still be brave. That's part of what the masks of the festival show us. We can be strong on the outside, even if we're frightened within. So what is this? Like an accomplishment? Wearing masks. Okay. Ominous tidings for the festival this year, aren't they? Eva asks with subtle tension. She smiles through it, wearing a mask of quiet confidence. Why don't you try on a mask? Join in the festivities. We can all find a little strength in them. And normally I'd leave it at that, but we received a rather generous shipment of essential supplies for the festival from, of all people, the Spider, that scoundrel baron of the Tangled Shore. Keeping in line with his reputation, he called it an investment rather than a gift. The Spider has asked for a favor in return, but he said he'd only relay it to his favorite associate. Would you be a dear and see what it is he wants? I think it's best for everyone if we stay on his good side. Okay, so I get to choose. Here's where I falter a little bit, because I don't really understand how Armor 2.0 works yet. Essentially, I get to choose a different element. I have no idea what's good. I'm just going to choose the one that I identify with personally. Let's think about what that would be. Am I more of an icy guy? More of a fiery guy? More of a void guy? So I can cash in chocolate strange coins for different masks. Some cosmetics, grab bags, and bounties, which I have no space for. Bounty space in this game drives me nuts. God, I hate bounty space. All right.
We feel so much safer with you titans on me.
Let's take a pause and figure out this game capture thing real fast.
Any questions, dear? Oh, let me check right away. Experimenting with darkness is
I know you guys aren't seeing anything. I'll fix it in a
I
second.
don't know that it is worth
So then I
this.
opened the crate.
Oh dear.
Needless to say, I sent the whole shipment back to Fenchurch. Fenchurch does the exploring. I make the deals.
Okay.
I'm
Let's
glad
see if
you're
this
still
works.
with me, Carlos. You too, Maria.
Huh. Still not capturing Destiny. That's
Hi.
strange.
Hello, dear. What a nice surprise.
Check your armor, Guardian. You look a little scorched.
My life has changed so much lately. I'm glad Guardians are back in it. Your famous Guardian. If I could help you, it would be
Alright. Enough
just
creepy lady.
Welcome to the all-new Eververse, Guardian.
I never thought I'd see so many ships in one place.
Not everything Fenchurch sends is safe to sell.
Hey Lex, how's it going, brother? I'm having some technical difficulties right now with game capturing Destiny. How did I have this set up in my other profile?
Oh, I'm so happy to see
OBS game capture doesn't work for Destiny.
No one's gonna mind if I take a break.
Didn't they make it so you couldn't game capture because of some half-assed anti-cheat reason? That's really dumb. This is 3 years. Wow, this is ancient history.
Eververse isn't just a
Hardware
title,
capture is
it's a
supported.
family
Imagine that.
philosophy. Always another
As if there was
mile,
something different.
forever
As if they had
needless
any
to
control
worry.
over it. Oh, okay. Windowed mode.
Rhythmic, physical
Screen
impressions
capture,
won't
window
really
capture.
fight, but they feel good. And feeling good is
Well,
better.
screen capture is running like ass for me. I don't want to use that. Let's try window capture, I guess. Let's just put it right here for now. Window capture. I'm not sure if I'm running in borderless full screen though. Let's double check that real fast.
Eververse isn't just a title,
was
it's
it?
a family philosophy. Always another mile, and forever another tomorrow.
No, I'm running in full screen. Maybe I should have checked this before I turned the stream on. Let's try windowed full screen. Oh, this is why. For some reason, G-Sync just stops working on certain settings for this. Borderless windowed?
Fenchurch does the exploring. I make the deals.
Feels fine. Okay, let's see if display capture feels okay
Want to
here.
take
Oh,
a look, Guardian?
you guys are seeing the
Eververse has a
screen.
lot to offer.
Or you are. This is really riveting content, I'm sure. It makes the game feel like butt.
Still more to
try.
Checking right away.
So how's it going, Lex?
You're looking wonderful. Did your muscles get bigger?
Aim training. Had a cup of tea with this game. I had your cup of tea with this game. Yeah, we've talked about Destiny before, haven't we?
She said she wanted to express herself, so
Give
I
the
gave
way
her a thumbs
you
up.
want to receive.
I know I've streamed this before. So I know there's a setting here that feels tolerable. Just don't know what it is. So you're running in this mode. Nothing you can see. Feels awful. Yeah, I've been just kind of intrigued about
Zavala and Eris must
some of the
understand.
new stuff they're doing with
We're
sunsetting
fighting
old
for the same
content and
side.
their new content plan for the next few expansions. And I don't know, it just seemed interesting. I've always wanted to like
Give the
Destiny.
world what you want to receive.
I needed a change of pace tonight, so. And I never finished Shadowkeep. But my plans to stream this game might just be completely defeated by this idiotic restriction. Where I have to choose between the game feeling like ass and streaming it.
So then I opened the crates.
Or, sorry, the game feeling
Needless to
good
say, I sent
and
the whole
streaming it. Those are the
shipment
two
back
choices.
to Fenchurch.
Yeah. I mean, if you cared about the PvP, I guess that would be a problem. I've never played Destiny for the PvP.
When I lost Carlos and Maria, there was no one person I could blame for it.
Join me, Titan.
Shotgun sniper super not that interesting to you, yeah. Yeah, it seems like Destiny PvP, the best thing to do with it is to treat it like a casual thing you do with buddies or something. Not really something you take too seriously.
You're looking wonderful. Did your muscles get bigger?
Okay.
Oh, I'm so
can't see this,
happy to
right?
see you.
Yeah, that's not working. You don't understand having longer TTK games than shitting them up with a bunch of 1 and 2 hit kill shit. I think Destiny probably is a game that where the balance of it is continuously at odds with the power fantasy that they're constantly trying to get people excited about. If I turn this on, you can see it, but it feels like garbage.
Oh no.
What if I minimize other windows?
I'm so happy to see you.
Well, that actually kind of feels okay. But now I can't see anything else. Yeah, this is tolerable. Can you see the game okay, Lex? I have my preview turned off. Oh, well, it feels bad again. I'll just have to let it roll. Okay. Yeah, no, I have the stream preview turned off.
Ready and waiting.
I need to just man up and re-implement my 2-box setup at some
Hello,
point.
dear.
But I
What
just
a
haven't made time
nice
for it yet.
surprise.
This was supposed to be a quick stream. Just letting off a little bit of steam for the night.
Eververse isn't just a title. It's a promise.
Did I see you on the Crucible feed
Okay.
the other day?
You're looking wonderful. Did your muscles get bigger?
It's so creepy. Is she supposed to be creepy?
So then I opened the crate.
Sign here.
Needless to say, I sent the whole shipment back to Fenchurch.
When I lost Carlos and Maria, there was no one person I could blame for it. Hi again. I thought that would make it easier.
Eververse trades in goods we feel
I'm not so sure.
Okay. Maybe let's try this. I'm going to pop open my creator dashboard.
We have accomplished
Minimize
so
OBS.
much.
Maybe that'll make
Never
things behave.
Forget that.
Big to me.
Zavala must understand that they are fighting for the same side. Cade would want you to be happy, my dear. He wouldn't want to see you this way.
The best cryptarchs dig and dig. And one day,
No difference.
Guardian,
what's going on out at the wall?
It says I'm getting 100 frames per second. But when I pivot the mouse, it feels like I'm getting like
I sent
40.
Fenchurch back. Or at least as back as an absentee adventurer can be.
if you're here for shaders, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place.
Some of that good old
But I'd
Planet
still
Side 2
like
cooking?
to try
What do you
this
mean?
already.
Oh, you know what? I think shitty mouse input lag with below 140 frames. Yeah.
Miss me?
I was trying to capture some background shots for the podcast I did with Kamikaze the other day in Planet Side, and I bumped the visual settings up for the first time in years. It's a shame you can't play that way, really. I have an idea to make this look good and feel good.
Just browsing, are we?
Tower, can you repeat that? My speed dropped.
Oh dear, it broke.
Okay. Anyone get any tips about
Cade would
capturing
want you
Destiny with
to be
OBS?
happy, dear. He wouldn't want to see you this way.
The bigger the fight, the harder it is to aim. Patented dynamic mouse sensitivity technology. I know, right? Like, I'm actually excited to see some newer games like Diabolical start to take mouse performance kind of seriously. But I mean, also Destiny is one of those. I mean, it's a console first game, right? So maybe I shouldn't blame it too much. Okay. So I got a mask from her.
Change, but the data remains.
I imagine your
Should I
life
put that
must
on?
be
Yeah, I guess I should.
terribly exciting.
Festival mask.
The traveler will see us through this.
I don't really want to play around with my inventory. I just want to jump in and frag, I
Has
think.
changed so much lately. I'm glad Guardian.
Anyone else I should talk to here in the tower?
Yes, yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get started.
Amanda Holiday.
Too heavy. Too heavy. Stay alert.
All the new stuff just gets aim assist when you plug in a controller to PC. Yeah, right. Yeah, the real elite thing to do is to like emulate mouse and keyboard
Home sweet
with a
home.
game controller,
Glad you're
right?
back.
It's got to be a thing someone's tried.
Yeah?
Why did I get pointed here? Apparently there are a bunch of Prime rewards. Yeah, okay.
Gonna look great. Just got that working too.
When you get developer sanctioned aim assist, yeah, a ton of people are doing it. It's disgusting. Well, when you have that kind of stuff, you just gotta like acknowledge that the devs have chosen like what their priorities are, you know. And
Till next time, Guardian.
it ain't high fidelity input to output, you know. Seriously, how did I get this game capture set up on my other profile? So the idea here, the reason I'm bitching about my OBS profile, and I'm sure no one cares, but I'm ranting, is that I have been using the same OBS profile for everything for like the last 6 months, and that profile has grown and grown and grown. So I can do broadcasting of TFC matches, so that I can do the podcast, and it has tons and tons of scenes in it that all eat up power. So I set up a new profile, and it immediately gave my GPU a bit of breathing room, which I was not expecting at first. Okay. Let's go find some stuff to shoot, though.
The traveler will see
What
us
is
through
glimmering
this.
here? Quests. What does it want me to do? I think what I'm going to do is go to the moon and try to do one or more of these. Nightmares, Hive defeated, Fallen defeated. I don't remember what nightmares are or what the hell to do about them, but I'll go find out.
I'll get a team on it.
Time for a new vaporware GPU. There are so many people. I have so many friends
We have
who
accomplished
have invested
so
a ton of
much.
emotional energy
Never forget
into
that.
into into the new 3 series, and now the AMD just their huge announcement today, right? I saw you pop your head in for the Kamikaze interview yesterday, Alex. Were you grinding your molars through like half of it, 3/4 of it? Yeah, I like Kami too. He was very easy to talk to. I'm interfacing with a floating object. Okay. Not enough space. But I'm surrounded with space. So where are all these things I don't have enough space for? Bounties? I have 5. How do I not have enough space? Let's abandon that. Not too many nightfalls right now. Dreaming City patrols? That's not happening. I have a lot of quests. Do I have to abandon quests to accept new ones? This presentation, I know it looks cool, but like what I have to do when my shit's full is completely opaque. I know you're not an asshole 24/7, but you're always good for big content creators for plans. I'd say 2 or 3 dumb things a year. I think 2 or 3 dumb things a year, if you're making content regularly, is actually pretty low. Am I going to be doing these things? I don't know. Let's just say yes. All right, let's aim with our shitty frame rate. Let me out of this menu.
Let us begin.
Not enough space, right? uh okay. This is something I've always hated about this game. What else did I have to do to free up space?
Do they still speak of Marisov so fondly beyond the outpost?
Trials access. If I abandon this, will that let me pick up another bounty? Let's experiment. Yes. Okay. So quests and bounties are the same pool. If I was a daily Destiny player, I'd know that. So let's find some random shit that I don't care about.
Your armor is impressive.
I don't
Guardian.
need this quest to actually
Wei
achieve it,
Ning and
so I'm just going to
Vel
abandon it for
Tarlo
now.
wore armor such as this as well. In the end, it was not enough.
I'm
to
sure they'll
stand
throw it at me
against the
later.
fury of the hive.
Is it the spider? Complete a triumph. Yep, I don't need a quest for me to complete a triumph. Did you catch the bit at the end with Kamikaze where I was I was convincing him about the PlanetSide should
Step
market itself as
lightly,
a
Titan.
hardcore game
Your tread draws attention.
and stop trying to attract people with the idea of big time wartime fun? You check out and we start blowing RPG.
Very well.
Fair enough. I mean, I said some pretty roast-worthy things. Like, I called, I call the Shattered Warp Gate content like early access quality, which I think is fair. Reach power level 11010.
I see shadows following in your wake.
Opponents 0
Quicker
out of
now.
50. This means PvP, right? I'm not doing PvP right now. Yeah, I don't need to go back and do Warmind, Curse of Osiris, and the Red War again. I can skip all those things. I've already done all those. Most updates in that game are very intern early access quality stuff. I feel pretty good about the Bastion release, although I'm sure that borrowed a lot of assets from Marina.
Hold nothing back.
Can I now bounty up?
Use it well.
Oh boy. Now we can start playing Destiny. Now that I've interacted with NPCs in the UI for 20 minutes. Okay, I'm going to kill
Until we speak.
things, right? What's my button for... I don't know what it is. Yeah. I think in order for PlanetSide to really iterate, it's got to make people okay with like very raw quality stuff for it to play around with things. How do I get off? Space. Let's see, what do I have here for weaponry? Wow, I really need to fix Sylvia shit. This gun is good. This is the PS2 experience in 2 years. This game. There are people who would love that, I'm sure. Alright, don't fall into the green shit. Note to self. Open helium coils. I don't know what it is, but aim feels very strange. Like I'm not used to playing at an FOV this low. Oh, there are grenades in this, right? What's my grenade? Alright, I gotta figure out what my binds are. Class abilities T. Grenade is F. Super is C. Map, find me something more interesting. Where should I go? Here's something. Let's head that way. Oops.
Nothing left.
What are those voices? All right.
Stay away.
Yeah, the thing I didn't like about this game very much when I played it before is that I found the group play in PvE to be kind of uninteresting socially. Very on rails, right? And I was really let down by patrol zones. The thing I'm in now. I find these patrol zones to be very, I don't know. They're kind of boring. They're not anything close to the idea of open world. They're which is a shame because they're actually quite beautiful at times, and the maps can be quite big, but they somehow completely fail to feel like you're in an open world. I think it's because there are no like non-hostile NPCs. Jonas Morningstar.
Greetings, Paul.
There's a solid RP name. What's going on here?
There is something you must see.
I must
Carry
see.
your thinking machine to the place I send you.
Oh, it's Toland. This is the guy. This is the guy who is in those little creepy portals in the Shattered City, right? Hello. Destiny 2 is just an instance dungeon crawler on a big scale. Yeah, except the loot is complicated and weird, right? That's another complaint I had about it, is like the loot, you need to be like a... It's very hard to know if you have good loot, and grinding for good loot is very, very weird feeling. Wait, I'm not going the right way. Anyway, good to see you, David. How's it going, dude? Brilliant. Hello.
Eris, at the time, together with Ariana III, sought vengeance upon Crota.
I think
They formed a team of powerful guardians to aid in executing him. Vel Tarlo, Sai Muda, Omar Aga. And of course, the only one who could truly guide them, me. All of them sluggish. They passed through this canyon, naivete at their side, toward their inevitable doom.
Yeah, and this is the thing that could have saved it for me last year. If the storytelling and the lore was engaging. Because I'm like one of those guys. I'm a fucking nerd. Like, I'm currently doing a Let's Play of Skyrim where I'm reading every single book. Like, I can nerd out on this shit, but I found the lore in this game to be pointless to begin with. Because none of the characters are cool. It's all like, I'm a 12-year-old sitting in church level. Like, shit. All the characters feel completely inaccessible and flanderized. To the point where there's nothing human about it. The exception, to me, always felt like Cade 6. But even he was not super well done, just tolerable. And I'm a little bit relieved to hear that Zavala might be on the outs. He's the worst of them all.
We've just scanned the fallen catch inbound to your
There's
location.
the man himself.
It's carrying walkers and other arms. You know what to do, Guardian.
This thing? The whole franchise always felt so cardboard cutout. Yeah. I made a last year when I was experimenting with doing YouTube videos, like before the whole podcast thing. The complaint that I aired out was that it felt plasticky to me. Everything about it felt plastic. Like it was trying to give you this big, impressive looking facade of some super deep world, meaningful characters, and it ends up just being like the Lego version. This thing feels super cool, so I will say that. Who knows if it's Look at all these dudes. They all know exactly what to do. I think I'm missing something important.
Is that it?
Yay, now let me go connect and friend up with all these people who helped me out with this event. What a meaningful, engaging social experience that was. And Guild Wars 2, which really pioneered this idea of open world events, has the same problem. Is being solo together turns out not to actually tick the box of MMORPG play. But I could be doing strikes or nightfalls or raids, I guess, which should tick that box. So, hey, look who's here! Days ahead of the election. He's out on the moon throwing down. This game needs what New World has. It needs proximity voice. Swing planet. Swing planet. Stump speech, baby. Let's hear it. Swing, swing body? Swing, moon? Swing moon. Alright, I killed a lot of Fallen. I think I killed any Hive. Or any Nightmares. I'm guessing Hive are in the northern area? Maybe let's go over there and try to find some. Really popular on Mars. Yep. It's that orange hue. Dude, I am low-key worried that if the election doesn't go to Biden, that my wife's gonna have an actual IRL meltdown on Tuesday. I've been thinking about it. Like, I haven't, like, for me, I kind of have this view of presidential politics where it's like, it's kind of less about any individual president and more about precedents they set and the trends that emerge. Okay, I like this area. This is very cool feeling. What is this? More batteries? Okay. Glimmer. You're convinced it's a one-off thing at this point? You mean with Cheeto and Chief? Fake populism. I don't know. I have a more cynical view of it. I think I think we're only going to see more and more of it. One of my favorite. This gun is very good. Capture hex circles. How do I do that? One of my favorite old school podcasts is hello, look at all the shoes. Is the Roman History podcast by like something or other. But I really enjoy a section of that podcast where he talks about the transition between the Republic and the Empire. And how it was all characterized by this wave of where politics started to be characterized by populism in a major way. These look like something I need to deal with. Wizard, open world. Okay. I take your box, wizards. This looks like a thing. Ow! Ow! If I stand on this, is this good? I'm too dumb for this game. Here we go. Suck that, dude. Oh boy. Did not work out very well. Did you see AOC on Twitch the other day, Lex? He called some dude a motherfucker on Twitch or Twitter or something too? Like, I don't know. I think some more. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe it'll swing back. Yeah. Always swings back, yeah. Probably right about that. I'm not an analyst. Not when it comes to politics, at least. The only thing I nerd out about is video games. Got him. See, this actually feels pretty. This is better. Riches Ritual. Completed. I think one of the things that always gave me peace when thinking about Destiny was the idea that it's a game that's meant to be played after school with your buddies. Hands-on class item mod. Like, not really a game that's meant to be like an actual MMO. Did I not? Okay. Almost done with those kill quests. I need to find and defeat nightmares. How do I do that? Small brain. Small brain. Wood chest. Nope. Now I lost the worm. Oh, that event didn't take over. Okay. Maybe there are nightmares over here. Oh, I just remembered something. Hang on. See if this works. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. No. Oh well. I'll figure it out. I ain't worried. There's a red thing on the map. That might be nightmare. Killed me through the soup. That was brutal. Alright. I'm getting the Destiny itch. It's definitely happening. Those batteries. Something good happened, I guess? A nightmare's been banished. Let's follow this guy. You know where you're going, Rocket? No, you don't. Okay, I just finished something. That's cool. Eating chocolate and going to bed. I'll be 4 hours. Alright, man. Easy legs. Let's see. proceed to the next altar.
You have wandered far from one enemy's dreamland to another.
That's true, dude. Tolan sounds like a stoner, bro.
I will teach you what I know.
I will, teach you what I
Executions are so
know,
much more fun
Scoob.
when the martyr thinks they have a chance against the lion.
Gun is dope as fuck. Oh yeah. Destiny. Hello, Governor. Give me that glowy shit. How long have I been muted for? That was weird. I remember hitting mute. Oh! Grenade to my own face. I got too excited. Thank you, Governor. So this has the same feel to me as Excavation Protocol did in Mars. Is that what's going on here? Am I perceiving that correctly? Not a big fan of this primary. Risk Runner is fun, though. Very, very fun. Maybe I have an upgrade sitting here. Let's see. Nope. It's the best primary. A little bit. Oh, Prometheus lens is what I'm using. Not Risk Runner. Should I be wearing the Dreambane armor? To, like, mitigate stuff? I'm wearing it here. Do I have boots? Darkness Blast. Oh! What's that? I heard. Nightmare of Zydra. Enter a state where I can do damage. I'm not sure I have to do that. There's some kind of buff or something that I've been getting that's been a little bit opaque. I'm not sure how that works. A little under power level, I guess. Maybe the ship. Anyone explain to me why I can't do damage anymore? If I put some green band, yeah, can I do that? See the new armor, I guess. Heretic power weapon. Oh god, that mask is actually pretty horrifying.
Does it burden you, to know that your presence here was not simply expected, but desired, that you were summoned? It is no mere coincidence that you, the slayer of Gaul, have been drawn to this place. The pyramid can't conjure nightmares from hive minds. They require a human psyche, anguished, burdened, light-bearing vessels.
Cool. Okay, I think I have a turn-in. Requires full Dreambane armor set. Okay. I still have to kill some Fallen. Lectern of Enchantment. Okay, that's for starting. Area near Erismore. Let's go. Let's go hit up Eris. Bound with blood. The lectern of enchantment rumbles with energy and provides you with gear to fight against the nightmares and the pyramid. Plump. Blah, 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 blah. Here's Goofy. Okay. So what do? We got some XP.
These phantoms are simply a distraction to ignore.
I do like the seasonal artifact thing, at least so far from a newbie perspective. I haven't obviously flexed it out fully. I kind of want to go just defeat
They
20
are
more
all
Fallen real quick
incessant,
before I
no
log
matter
out.
the length to which I ignore.
I think I will probably go do that.
The fight continues.
But then I do actually have to get some sleep. Okay. Those are facts. Not fallen. Cleansed? Cleansed quest of... You know what? Let's just have a look. Okay. So now I gotta go back to the lectern again. The lectern of enchantment rumbles with energy and provides you with gear to fight against the nightmares and the pyramid. Plump. Exciting. Gotta put on my spacesuit to fight in space. Am I right?
The
Where's this
pyramid
go?
seeks to...
Oh, interesting. Useful. Cool. So I have 3 pieces of armor now. Requires full set. So I gotta get the helmet and the mark, I guess? Alright.
Go swiftly
Anyway.
and see it done.
That is it for tonight. Thanks y'all lovely folks for hanging out. This has been fun. And let's hit some buttons. Let's hit this button. And that button. And that button. All right, buttons are pressed. Okay. I will shoot y'all over to my buddy Davis. Good friend. He's playing some old school Team Fortress Classic. Definitely a change of pace from Destiny, but good dude. Night, y'all.